Hi, Joe. My name is Steven with Virtuous SEO down in Fayetteville, North Carolina. I spoke with Sawyer earlier today and I was able to leave you a voicemail. I'm going to go ahead and send you this video, and it just kind of gives some tips on SEO and how to improve your rankings on Google. I know you're already doing pretty good. When I bring up a search for the number one search term, you're not in the map pack, but you are. So it looks like Michael and Sons is number one, Midtown is number two, and you're just under that. So you're right up there. But I wanted to give you some tips that actually push you over your competition and put you in number one spot for your map pack and for the organic Google rankings. So I'm going to get right into it. I don't want to take up much of your time. I just want to tell you the three tips, pretty much the three pillars of SEO. That's content, citations, and backlinks. First, I'll go over content. Content is anything on your homepage here, all the text, the pictures, even. Google, especially for the plumbing industry, Google likes to see at least 1,000 to 1,500 words of text on a homepage. And that basically that can change too, because you really just want to beat out your top competition, however much they have, however much text they have on their homepage. But it's also the pictures too. When Google sends out these bots, they're not necessarily looking at the pictures, but they're looking at what the pictures are saved as. So that gives you plenty of opportunity to put in these keywords and these keyword phrases, these buyer intent keywords that people are searching for your services. So say the number one comp here, Midtown Plumbing LLC had Raleigh, Plumber Raleigh, which is the number one. It has 400. The past 30 days, it got 450 searches. They had that on their site 4 times. We want to put it on yours 5 or 6 times, right? And we'd want to do that with all the top keywords, especially. And I'm picking Raleigh because Raleigh is by far it gets the most search volume for plumbing. And so that's it for content. I'd like to go over citations next. And to put citations into context, I'm brought up this search page here. So Plumber Raleigh, that's the number one search term. First thing that comes up are ads. Ads are hit or miss. They have their place, but they get a relatively low click through rate. So about 5% or less of people that are searching for this term are going to click on an ad. And if people have on their ad blocker, it's not even going to show up anyway. But what I want to focus on is underneath the ads. This is the map pack, and this is the Google business profile. There's a lot of factors here, but the main driver here are citations. The citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on an online directory such as Yelp, Angie, Whitepages.com, Yellowpages.com. There is a ton of them, and they're the main driver. They the more citations you have, the more trust it builds with Google. Your name, address, and phone number have to be exact on each citation, and the more you have, Google just builds more and more trust. So that will actually get you in the top three. These top three garner about 45% of clicks for people searching for this term. 45% are going to click on one of these. Underneath that, oh, and I also wanted to say with citations, generally speaking, a business in the top three of the map pack has at least 150 citations. So, for example, if Michael and Son Services had 200 citations, you'd want to get 250, maybe 300 citations. You always want to stay above the competition. Just like those keywords on the homepage, you'd want the same with the citations. Now, underneath that, this is where backlinks. And so you've got Reddit and Yelp here, but I'm going to go down to Michael and Son because that's the first company. And the first company that shows up usually gets about 40% of clicks of people searching for these search terms. So, in generally speaking, the people that are searching plumber Raleigh, 40% are clicking on the top spot. Backlinks are the main driver here. A backlink is essentially another website on the internet that has a link on their website. When clicked, it takes them to your website. So Google uses this as it's like a popularity contest. It's a way. So the more relevant, ideally, you want a backlink from a site that is relevant to your industry, has built high authority with Google, a lot of trust with Google, is ranked high, gets a lot of views, and Google sees that as a referral. So that link on their site, they're basically referring their business, and it's passing this popularity on to you. And Google sees that, and they're going to rank you. The more of those types of backlinks you have, Google is going to rank you accordingly. But the opposite is also true, that you can get too many backlinks from what we call these spam farms. They're these websites with low to no relevance to your site, low authority, low trust with Google. They're like on down on page 10 or low, don't get any views. And if you get too many of those, Google will actually drop you in the rankings. And so I've got tools to actually to find the backlinks for all businesses and go and acquire the backlinks that work, and I actually go out and find new ones. So over time, with acquiring these backlinks and with the right keyword optimization, you could. I know you're, like I said, you're already in top three, and plumbing is quite is competitive, especially in the Raleigh market. But we could get you above them. But that's all I have for you today. I appreciate your time. If this is something you'd like to sit down and talk about more, you can give me a call, 910-551-2006, or just reply to the email, or you could just give this to your marketing department and have them implement it themselves. But either way, I thank you for your time and have a good day. Bye-bye.